Hi, thanks for joining me for a seated cardio workout. This will be an interval workout. We have 4 exercises that we're going to be doing 3 times through, 1 minute each. But first, let's do a short warm up together. If you do need more time to warm up first, please pause the video and do that before you begin. So let's go with some shoulder shrugs to start. Rotating to the back, nice gentle movement, getting the shoulders nice and warm. Taking a moment to focus on posture as well. Sitting up nice and tall, core muscles engaged. Last 2 and 1. Good, arms are gonna come out front. We're gonna open into a wide chest opener, getting just a little bit of stretch through chest and front shoulders and lots of movement to get nice and warm here. Last one here. We're gonna take one arm, alternating arms to do the next warm up, which is going to be a diagonal overhead reach, palm facing forward. Good, and we're gonna actually look towards that hand as well. We'll get our neck muscles also warm and ready to go. Slow it down if you need to. Last one here. Turning this so that palm is facing back to press back and look back as well. Good, 2 more. And last one each way. Shoulders are set, ready to press overhead. Alternating arms. Last 2 and 1, and then continuing this same motion for a forward press instead. One side and then the other. Good, just getting those joints warmed up, the blood flowing, telling our body it's time to start working a little harder soon. Again, if you need more time for your warm-up, please feel free to take that. We're just gonna do a few last warm-up moves here together. We'll do last 2 and 1. Awesome, hands are gonna be down on your lap for the next one. We're going to hinge and come up tall a few times, focusing on nice long spine, core muscles engaged. We will have a few options to hinge during our exercises today. So just reminding our spine how it feels to be in that hinged position and stay nice and long. Last one here. Good, shoulders are set. Relaxed sprinter arms. We're actually going to begin in this exact move. So you may be forward in your chair, back support if you need it though. Triangle points of your feet turned on, so we're giving ourselves a good base of support. And we are going to get started right away on our first 1 minute interval of cardio. That is with sprinter arms in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Core muscles engaged, arms pumping, pacing yourself. This is our first minute. Good, maybe you're slightly hinged or nice and upright, core muscles engaged. Taking nice even breaths in and out here. A little bit of pressure through your feet, giving that support right from the ground up. And hips are even on your chair as well. All right, we're almost done this one. We have about 10 more seconds left. And then we are moving on to some seated burpees. Don't worry, this is an easy one. No jumping involved. Good. So we're going down to the floor, up to the ceiling. Hinge is optional, so you can reach no hinge. And we can do this with some speed and power. Great, so that optional hinge, keeping that spine nice and long like we practiced during our warm-up. Great, keep going. Pacing yourself, staying at a comfortable workload. Almost done. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Our next one is skier arms. Long arms with a press back. So you can imagine you have 2 ski poles in hand, pressing and propelling yourself forward. Hinge is optional here as well, so you can stay upright, getting lots of workload as you press or coming forward. Shoulders stay low, so I'm pressing using my shoulder muscles, but my shoulders themselves are not coming up near my ears for this move. Great base of support here helps as well. Good, we have about 10 more seconds left of this one, and then we have 1 more left in our interval sequence. And 1, awesome. We're gonna finish off with some seated jacks. Your choice as to how your seated jacks look. It can be single arm coming up to shoulder level, a little bit less workload. It can be single arm alternating coming up overhead, or it can be dual arm at either of those two, a low lift or up overhead. This one, of course, being highest workload. Good, pick whichever feels best for you. I'm gonna switch to the alternating arms to finish off this exercise. When we're done this one, we'll take a 30-second rest, and then we're going to go do it all over again. Great, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, 30 seconds to reset. Maybe you shake your head side to side. Maybe you grab a drink of water, dropping your chin to your chest, shaking your head slowly back and forth. Just releasing some tension that might have built in the neck, and getting ready for our second round of those 4 exercises, starting with our sprinter arms. We're ready in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Sprinter arms. Maybe you add just a little bit of rotation to your move. Please do be careful if you decide to do this. Lots of core control. Because our arms are moving quickly, we want to make sure that we're not rotating farther than is comfortable. We want to control that little bit of movement through the shoulders and any spinal rotation. Great, keep going here. Done this one in about 10 seconds. Good, we got 3, 2, and 1. Moving on to our burpees, reaching for the floor, reaching for the ceiling, adding in that hinge and lots of power for your move. If that feels good, keep it smaller if that's best for you today. Core muscles engaged, helping you out here. Great, keep going. Pace yourself. You can always change up the pace for whatever feels good for you. Take a rest if you need it. We had about 10 more seconds left on this one. And then we will be moving on to our skier arms. Good, last one. Here we go. Skier arms, planting those poles, pushing back. Keeping that firm base of support, triangle points of your feet turned on. Awesome, keep going. Great, we're coming up on 10 seconds left of this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving into our seated jacks. I believe that is our final one of this set. Seated jacks, alternating arms, both arms together at the height that feels good for you. Maybe you have a shoulder injury or some shoulder mobility issues, keeping that lift lower if that's more comfortable. Looking for more work, go to dual arm raise. After this, we'll take another 30-second rest and we'll do one last round. Great, we're done this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take a reset. Again, maybe shake it out. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Some shoulder rolls to the back. Maybe take it into a hinge. Let your low back release a bit. And then come back up tall. We are ready to start our last round. Here we go with our sprinter arms. Good, hinging into it a little bit, maybe rotating just slightly. So some shoulder movement to add a little extra core engagement. Making sure that's with control if it feels good for you. Almost done this one. After this, we'll be moving into our burpees. We're done this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Moving into your seated burpees down to the floor, up to the ceiling. Hinge is optional. Good. You can do lots of power, like you're pressing in both directions, engaging some extra muscles in your arms and shoulders. Keep going. We only have 2 more minutes of work after this. We're almost done. Our seated burpees. Good. We're going to finish this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, coming up tall, skier arms. Second last exercise. Imagine that you're planting those pulls and then using them to propel you forward. So really pressing back into the move, keeping those shoulders low. All right, almost done this one. We have 10 more seconds left. And then we save the best for last, the seated jacks to finish things off. 3, 2, and 1. Seated jacks, let's finish off strong. Single arm or dual arm, your choice. Again, listening to your body. Good, keep going. We're halfway done this last exercise. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. You made it. We are finished. Stick with me and we'll do just a few minutes of stretching before we are finished today. Good. Give me a nice big breath in. Reaching out to the side, chest level, and return to center. Let's do 2 more like that. And 1. Taking one hand either onto your hip or into your imaginary back pocket. Elbow pulls back just a bit. Nice relaxed shoulder position here. We're going to get just a little bit of chest and front shoulder stretch there, and then we are looking away from the stretch, doing a shoulder check. Breath in, tall spine. Breath out, holding that length. Good. Ease your way out of that stretch. Let's do the same on the other side. Hand on your hip or in your back pocket. Shoulder is set. Elbow pulls back. Come tall. Looking over that opposite shoulder. Take a few breaths while you're here. All right, ease your gaze back through center. Taking one hand and actively pressing it diagonally back behind. We're going to look towards our opposite hip. You might even take that hand and reach it back behind if that's comfortable for you, setting it, the back of your hand onto your back or keeping it extended if that feels nicer. Come on back through center. Let's do the same on the other side. Pressing back, reaching or looking for your opposite hip, and then changing that reach to come up to your mid back if that's comfortable for you, keeping it extended to the side if that's best. Good, come on through center. Last stretch for today. Take that hand, extend it with a low shoulder, cross body, hugging it in, getting a little bit of stretch through rear shoulder and through our rhomboids. And then ease out of that one. Same thing on the other side. Arm comes cross body, low shoulder, hugging it across. Good, ease your way out of that one. Let's finish off with one big breath in, starting low, reaching for the ceiling. And release. Thanks for joining me. Remember to go grab a drink of water. Hope to see you again.